Hey my friends, what's going on? It's your boy Kater on a beautiful day, my friends. So I'm going for a run and I decided, hey, let me share with you before I go for my run. As I'm walking here, let me share with you some of the principles of success that have helped me throughout the years of building my online business and of building my career, my business on the internet. Okay, so hopefully you can find some value out of this video. Let's get it. Let's take it to a whole next level, baby. Pound that, pow. So okay, principle number one.
And if you enjoyed this video but haven't subscribed,
press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.
Don't do what everybody else do. Okay, don't do what everybody else do, or else you're gonna get the same results that everybody else gets, which is 98% of people, right? We ended up doing the same thing that everybody else is doing. That's why we were starting school. I mean, we go to school, we get the same thing, get the same curriculum, you know, we get the same classes, you know, not understanding that everybody is different. So when I start building my business, making videos and stuff like that, see, the world is gonna reward your differences. The things that you do better, you do differently, school teach you, oh man, we all need to be the same. We take the same classes, we take the same tests. Everybody has to say, you know, get A's and B's. You know, that's the expectation. Everybody gets a job, or that's what they teach you. Yeah, you get everybody ready for the same job, for the same thing. But when you get into real life now, the real life rewards people that do things differently. So your differences, they're not weakness, they are strength. Like for example, I used to be afraid because I have an accent. Like, oh man, I had an accent, so I was trying my best because I'm in the States. I came to the States when I was young. I started going to school. So like people would say, hey, you got an accent. So I was trying my best to blend in. I was trying my best to sound the same as the American kids, you know, that was growing up here, that English was the first language. English is actually my third language. It's not even the second one. So I was trying my best to sound like them, to be like them, and to be, you know, to fit in the crowd. But then, as I get into what I do, right, as I start growing up in life and starting seeing people say, oh, this guy, he has an accent. Oh, this dude, Kater, yeah, Kater, creator, you know. I'm like, yo, Kater, see you later, you know. So started to stand me out of the crowd in what I do. So a lot of the time, if you're someone who's shy, society say you gotta be upbeat. And there's many characteristics of people that are shy, that people that are upbeat, or people that are friendly don't even have. So that's why you wanna fight, right? You wanna fight to be different than the 95%. Don't do what 95% does, because you'll have the same results with the 95%. For example, someone who's shy, they can concentrate a lot. Like they'll always be in a corner, like an introvert. Like someone who's an introvert. Like most of my life I've been an introvert. But you know, of course you wanna create some type of balance. Because of what I do, I had to become an extrovert. But introvert, they have very great characteristics that people that are extrovert don't have. Like an introvert, they can concentrate for a very long time into certain tasks because they're used to being alone. They're used to being by themselves. So when they have to do something and working by themselves, it's no problem. Extrovert, on the other hand, they feel like, man, I need interaction. I need people around me. And meanwhile, if they have to create a task where the task is team oriented, where there's gonna be a lot of people, they're good with working with people, someone who's an extrovert. So that's a good trait, because they can make friends with other people, they can expand on certain things, but at the same time it can be a distraction, because extrovert, sometimes they tend to have a lot of friends, a lot of people that they know, so therefore they can get distracted easily on their work. Maybe their friends comes over and say, hey, let's go watch this movie, but they have this business they really want to build, take it to the next level. They feel like they can't deny their friends, because the friend number one came, friend number two came, yo, you gotta watch Avatar, man, the second one just came out last week, or you gotta watch this new Thor movie, this new Marvel movie that's out, we gotta go watch it. So therefore they cannot resist the temptation, because there's so many people saying, hey, you gotta go, you gotta go. So therefore it can also be a trick. So the main key, guys, is to find the traits, right? Find the traits, the part of the traits that's gonna be most useful to you, so that you can get yourself to the next level. Okay, so next key is, it's not how much money that you make, but it's how you make the money. Do you have freedom of time? do you have certain things that you need? Like, on a time being, can you take the time to do whatever you want? Can you dictate how your day looks like? And that's one of the things that actually, when I started my online business, I've always looked for, how can I get passive income? You know, what can create passive income? What business model can I implement that can actually create passive income? Because I don't want to be having to work every single day to create income. I have a friend of mine, you know, he works, I actually met with him last year, and he's making six figures, high six figures, but he works a job where he's working sometimes 18 hours a day, 18, and it's not like, oh man, he takes times off. The job consistently required for him to be there at least 12 hours every single day. Now he's making great money, but it's like you don't even have time to enjoy the money. Or he's never available. He's always busy. Like, he's always at work. And the crazy thing is that, yeah, it's cool to make six figure that way, but being enslaved and not having the time, that's one of my concerns. When you're building wealth. And that's why I always talk about, hey, I need my whatever that I'm building, whatever job that I'm doing, or in my case always would be business, whatever business that I'm building, I want it to have a source of income that is passive. I don't have to be there in order for me to create income. It will create it by itself. So you always want to start building, and when you're building, to look to see how whatever you're building, how is it gonna be able to create you income passively while you don't have to be there in order for it to produce income. The next thing that I want to share with you is to pay very close attention to who you listen to. Pay very close attention to your mentors, to the people that you make your mentors. You know, you don't want it to be people that don't have the results that you want. You know, you want it to be people, take your advice. You can listen to people, but always take your advice from people that has the results that you want. That saved me so many times, you know. It's not the lack of information. A lot of people know things. It's not the lack of information that people have, but it's the lack of transformation, the lack of results. Most people know how to lose weight. You know, I don't even have to tell people how to lose weight. It's to eat less and exercise more, move more. You know, eat less, move more. Eat less, move more. Exercise more. Drink water. You know, do healthy stuff. You know, you'll find people that break down the stuff, but they out of shape. They never exercise, but they'll know. Everybody knows that information. So a lot of the time, people can get information. It's not the information, but it's the transformation. So you always want to look at the people who's already transformed their life, who's already done what you're trying to do. When you have mentors, they're gonna spare you from all the crazy mistakes that they've made, and you don't have to make the same thing because they've already been through it. They've already done it. Okay? So the next thing that I want to share with you after that in my career that has helped me big time. Yes, the last thing is to invest before you build your nest. What sometimes gonna happen, the temptation as people start growing, you know, they want to build that nest. They want to have this thing that's looking nice that people can appreciate them for, whether it's a car, house, whatever, those liabilities. You know, invest first before you build your nest. And then from your nest, you can get the eggs, because you'll be laying eggs from there. You'll be able to grab from there. But don't just go and just build a nest, but there's no eggs coming in. You don't know how to create, or you don't know how to keep growing from there. So you definitely got to delay gratification in order for you to get satisfaction. You got to delay, later satisfaction, you know, because instant gratification is just instant satisfaction. But if you want long-term satisfaction, you got to delay gratification in order for you to do that. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go for my food run now. I hope this video was valuable to you, help you take your life to the next level. If you did learn something, please like, share, leave a comment down below, subscribe to the channel, invite a couple of people. That's your boy. I'm out. I'm going to go to the next level. Let's take it, baby. You got this. Don't let nothing stop you, baby. You're stronger than that. You're more powerful. Let's go. Woo!